You're young, still full of vigor. You are creative, imaginative, and have many hopes for the world and for yourself. Like every other person around you, you have goals of your own that you want to achieve. Let's say you're about to take a leap, try something new, or follow your dreams. You are filled with excitement, determination, and hope. And then it happens. That nagging voice inside you creeps in, whispering, "You are not good enough. You'll fail. They'll laugh at you. You're too stupid to pull this through. You'll never make it. What will people say about you?" And so many other depreciating claims about who you are. Succumb to those thoughts and you will find yourself demotivated and void of inspiration, long before you even start working on your goal. In the grand theater of life, there exists a relentless critic that often takes center stage when it comes to moments of pursuing decisions. That voice is your inner critic, your personal antagonist, your self-doubt incarnate. It is a product of society's expectations, past disappointments, and one's fear of judgment. The negativity it brings thrives and grows on self-criticism, nitpicking tendencies, and self-sabotage. Sometimes, this inner critic can help us to perform better and reach beyond our perceived limits. But when the act of self-criticism itself becomes chronic and destructive, it becomes easier for the inner critic to take control of our lives, to overpower us and direct our mindset. When the worst happens, it can shadow over our every endeavor and leave us feeling anxious. Of course, this doesn't have to happen. Nobody wants this for themselves, not even you. What people don't often realize is that as conscious beings, we possess the power to control this relentless critic and liberate ourselves from the shackles of anxiety. That is what we want you to understand. You can be in control. To start, there are 3 major things you will need in order to let go of anxiety and direct your inner critic. These are awareness, willpower, and forgiveness. Each one of these will need more steps to be properly strengthened. But the easiest way to start is by raising self-awareness and mindfulness. So let us start by dissecting the nature of the inner critic, so we can be aware of why it appears, when it appears, and for what purpose. Self-doubt and criticism stems from societal expectations, fear of being judged wrongly, and memories of past failures. So whenever you are faced with a situation where your skills, value, and worth is being assessed on the line, that little voice inside your head comes around to prevent you from pushing through. The question is, why? Well, because it is trying to protect you from possible shame, rejection, or more failure. So why is it trying to protect you from something that you're not certain that will happen? Because it knows the fear deep within you. It is only fear in disguise. Your inner critic might seem like your worst enemy, but in truth, it is just a part of you that is scared. The harshness it shows is a misguided attempt to shield you from harm, just like a concerned friend who has lost its way. This is the foremost critical moment where you must sharpen your willpower. Gather all the confidence you have and reassure yourself that you are different from the identity your critic is trying to convince of you. This is the single opportunity where you can choose to be aware of the critic's false claims and decide to take control before it eats you whole. Recognizing this, you can help yourself be more aware of 2 things: the critic's words and any undiscovered fear you may possess. If you have understood the nature of its presence, it will be easier for you to understand the next step you must take, which is you need to resolve your fears. The simplest advice you will be given for this is to embrace your natural flaws and worry less about being perfect for something. Perfection is a myth, a mirage that keeps us running in circles. But imperfections are what makes us beautifully human. So it is not something worth being scared of. Instead, why don't you celebrate your quirks and flaws? And forgive yourself for the times you feel like you're not enough. Constantly putting yourself in challenging or stimulating situations is also a magic